Hello everyone, I'm Carson from Guys with Games and we're back. Today I'm going to show you a game that I call Grammar Pyramid. You could make it be anything pyramid. What I use the game to do is practice different tenses. This, at my school, this is the order in which the kids learn the different tenses of English. Starting with simple present, then present continuous, simple future, then simple past, present perfect, and finally past continuous. The others we barely get into until they're much older. So I think, but basically you could use these 6 items to be really anything. It could be vocabulary that you want the kids to make a sentence with. Or if you want to stick with my idea of using different tenses, but they're not familiar with all of these, let's say they only know simple present and present continuous. If they're quite young or they're just starting English now. What you could do is have them make a sentence, a question, and a negative sentence in one tense, and then repeat that for the second one. Really anything. It needs to contain 6 elements, though, of English, because the game itself, although fun, I like to play this game, it really contains no English inherently. So you need to inject that. Have them do some English task in order to put the block into the pyramid. So what you do when you come into class, you're going to draw this pyramid. At the bottom there are 6 blocks, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I label them A through U, just so that it becomes easier for the students to call out, or the groups of students to call out where are they putting the block. So maybe, for example, they want to start and say, oh, I want to put a block at letter R. Okay, great. Give me the block and make a sentence using the simple present tense. Give them further guidelines. Maybe can it at least have 5 words inside that sentence. And then correct them if they make a mistake, or if they're slightly off, or their grammar is wrong, or their word order is wrong. Correct them, that's okay. They still can do it and put their block there. What else do you need? You need something, you need 4 colors of something. I use Uno cards because they're easy. I've tried it before with poker chips. But the poker chips have different values on them, and the kids wanted to hang on to the more expensive ones. Use something simple, like Uno cards. This is not more valuable than this one. So they're thinking about what color actually makes sense. But here's how it works. So I have 6 of each color card. That's important. You need to mix these up. There are 6 of each color: red, yellow, green, and blue. And then I divide them out for each team. So let's say there are 6 teams playing. And everybody gets 4 cards then. I'll deal them out to the tables that, let's say, their team captain is sitting at. And then they can look at them. And it doesn't really matter if another team can see, but in this example, team number 1, you have a green, a yellow, and a red. Okay, team number 2, what do you have? You have, wow, 3 blues and a green. And we'll just turn them all over so it's easier for me to play and show you as an example. The kids can do this too. It really doesn't matter if another team sees what team 1 has what and team 2 has what. It's not important. So here's how the game works. We start with, you need to explain how a pyramid is built. You can't start at the top, it would fall down. You need to start at the bottom and work your way up. But, for example, if you had a block here and a block here, I'll ask the kids, do you think if I put a block here, it will stay or will it fall down? It will fall down. Okay, then we can't start to build in the letter N, but we could start to build in the letter O. Is that right? Yes, that's right. Great. Now you understand the way that we construct this pyramid. And there are point values for each level. The first level is not worth any points, and we have 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, which go into the team score here. And there's an additional thing. This is why you use the different colors. So this is all explained beforehand, but I'm going to do it quickly to show you. Let's say the first team, don't think too much, just pick a color and give it to me, and then tell me where you want to put it. So in this case, they choose yellow. Yellow, I want to put it in letter U. Okay, fine. Then I, the teacher, will write the letter Y for yellow in this place that they asked for. And I'll have them make a sentence or make a question using the simple present tense. After they've done that, I'll move to the next team. Their turn. They have 3 blues, so they're going to give me 1 of the blue. Give me the blue. Okay, blue, where? Where do you want it? Let's put it in letter, okay, let's use an example. quickly to say they want to put it in letter T. Good, they've made their simple present tense sentence. Congratulations, your turn. The next team, what do they have? They have green, red, and only green and red. Now they would want to put their block here for 1 point, but they can't. This is something that the students need to understand beforehand. Here, the bottom is constructed of blue and yellow. So the only colors that you can use to put in O would be blue or yellow brick. And they don't have that. So they have green and red. Let's say they give me green. Green, you can't build here yet, so it must go somewhere else on the bottom. They make their simple present tense sentence and then tell me where they want to put it. Let's say Q. So I write the letter G for green. Finally, it's Team 4's turn. They do have a yellow, so they're going to give me this one and say, I want to put this at the letter O and take a point. So they give me this, they make their present continuous sentence. I write this one here, and Team 4 has now gotten 1 point. And let me see. Oh, they have blue and red. Well, they're going to want to put it here, but again, it would fall down. So I'll remind them, you can't go here, so we need to start filling in the bottom first. So maybe they give me red. There are no reds here yet. They have 2 of them. They give me a red, and they make their simple present sentence. I write the letter R there, and so on and so forth. As you can, if you don't remember, I gave them 6. There are 6 of each one of these colors. It is possible for them to build all the way to the top, but it is also very difficult for them to do it that way because, as you can see, if we continue this trend here, let's say they put a red one here. Well, there's nowhere to put blue. So we need another blue somewhere on the bottom for them to continue. It's much easier than you think to eliminate a color, and then those cards would then be useless. And so the last part that I do at the end of going, when no one can go anymore, let's say they fill it up to C, they can't do B or A, is I'll ask the teams how many cards are in your hand still. You haven't used those, and I'll delete those from their total score. And that's it.